It's 2026, and believe it or not everybody has used an AI chatbot. In fact, a lot of the people who haven't used it are in the 60 and over age group. And my goal is to get more of that group more comfortable with AI. So if you are someone who's never used one, I have good news for you. You don't have to know anything. No, there's no preparation. You aren't going to break anything. It's free to try. And in some cases, you don't have to sign up. You don't need an account. So we're going to go through that today. And if you are comfortable, but you know somebody who isn't, maybe your parents or your grandparents, please share this video with them. We're just going to walk through something that you can do as a brand new user to an AI chatbot. And where we're going to start is with the one that almost everybody's heard of, ChatGPT, which I call the grand dame of them all. And I have it up here on the screen. So I just went to my browser and typed in chatgpt.com, and this is the screen that you will see. And even though there is a login and you can sign up for free, you don't have to do that to use it the very first time. So let's just get your feet wet. And here we are. It's our very first time. It says it's ready when you are, and you can ask anything. But what might be the first problem? Well, you might not know what to ask. You might not have anything to ask. And here's the thing, you don't have to ask it anything. You can simply tell it, you know what? This is my first time with a chatbot. I have no idea what to ask you. Why don't you ask me a few questions and we can get this party started? So that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to put that in, and there's two ways you can do it. You can come in here and if you've got a keyboard, just start typing that, or you'll notice there's a little microphone icon here so you can dictate. And if we click that, you might get this box that pops up that says to allow it to use the microphone. So I'll say yes, allow while visiting the site. And you can see that it's recording my voice right now. So ChatGPT, this is the very first time that I have ever used an AI chat bot. I don't know what to ask you. So why don't you ask me something so we can get this party started? Okay, once that's in, we'll click that check mark right there. And now you'll see the text that you, in this case, we spoke. And you can clean it up a little bit. So I want to just take out that first part that it was recording. And this is what we're telling it. And all we have to do now is hit enter or click this to send the prompt. So what you have here is what is referred to as a context window. And that's where the conversation is going to occur. So as soon as we send this over, it's going to come back with a response. And so let's take a look and see what it says. Welcome, and I like your approach. One thing you have to realize is that these AI chatbots are very cordial. They're very friendly. They like to keep you in a conversation. They're not ever going to be mean to you. And you shouldn't be mean to them either. Even though it's not a real person, it can become a friend. It can feel like you're talking to a friend. So let's see what it says. Since this is your first time using an AI chatbot, I'll start with something that's more interesting than how are you? Great. And it's then asking us a question. If you could instantly become really good at one skill, what would it be? And it gives you a few ideas of what you might have and how you might respond, or you can answer however you want. But it's as simple as that. Okay, so that's something to get you started. You could then come back in here and either dictate some more or type, whatever your preference is, and keep that going for a little bit. And all you're trying to do here is to get comfortable. Make it like it's your first date. You're on a blind date with somebody, and you just want to start asking questions back and forth, getting to know one another. So that's what you can make this into. Get your feet wet. Okay, now here's the other thing. Even though ChatGPT is the one chatbot that most people have heard of, and frankly, it's usually the one that when people use one for the first time, it's the one that they start out with. So that's why I started with ChatGPT. But this is not the only game in town. There are others. And what I propose that you do is take this same prompt that we put in and use it in the others that exist. So another one that you might use is Google Gemini. So I have that one here. And this one is also similar in that you can sign in, but again, you don't have to when you're just starting out. So we could take this first Ask Gemini. Again, we could type or let's use the microphone. We're going to allow the microphone. Hey, Gemini, this is the first time that I have ever used an AI assistant, and I really don't know what to ask you. So I would prefer if you ask me some questions so we can get this party started. Okay, same thing. We're submitting that, and it's coming back and saying, welcome to the party. So we've got two parties going on. We have one going on with ChatGPT, and now we have one going on with Gemini. We can switch back and forth between them. But let's see what Gemini asked. It says, help us find your groove. I'll throw out a few different angles. Okay, so it's coming up with, do you want to work on something practical or creative, or you're curious about a topic, or just for fun? And so you can answer that. All right. And why do I suggest you do this? Well, they each have their own personalities. As you've already seen from just the two responses, they responded differently. And as you continue on with these chats, you'll discover more about their personality. And you may decide you like one over the other. Or you may decide, hey, there's times when I want to go to ChatGPT for one thing and Gemini for another. Now, there is another one that you could use, which is Claude. It happens to be my personal favorite, but Claude is not like the others in that you can just start right off the bat. So you do have to have an account. But it's very simple most people these days do have a Gmail account for email. So if you have that, then you could get started by just clicking continue with Google, and it will pick up your Gmail address, and you're in. Okay, so there's no extra password that you have to create. Or if you don't have a Google one, then you could just put in whatever your email address is and continue with email. I'm not going to show that here because I don't have a spare email that's never been used before, but it's going to look exactly the same. Once you're in it, you can type or dictate and see what Claude is like. Have fun with those. So we'll go back to ChatGPT here. So that's it. I really just want you to try it if you have never done it before, and then discover what it can do, how you feel about it, how the conversation goes, and see what you like about them. The other thing that's really important to know, now I'm on the desktop doing this, but I don't have my phone handy, but you could use your cell phone. So if you've got a smartphone, you can download the app. ChatGPT is an app. Claude is an app. I don't know. I don't have Gemini, but I assume it would be as well. And you can do these things that I showed you on your mobile device, which is great because sometimes you're out and about and you want to ask a quick question and it's right there on your phone and you can have a conversation. So try that out, have some fun with it. My channel, Late Boomer AI, is geared to people over 60 who want to get more comfortable with AI, who want to understand what it can do for them. And that's what all my content is going to be about. So this was just a primer for anybody who still hasn't tried it. I know there are people out there who haven't. I would like you to try. And then in the coming weeks, you'll see more content from me about fun things that you can do with the various models and some things that you should watch out for or be skeptical about. And so please subscribe and I will see you later. And I want you to remember one thing. It's not too late. It's exactly the right time.